Once Compass employees have followed the correct hygiene procedures, the food preparation can take place. Making and preparing food safely firstly depends upon the food handler's awareness of the history of the food and any hazards that may be associated with that history. This is why Compass uses approved suppliers, and Compass employees always check the use-by date on food products when accepting deliveries. It is important to reject any food deliveries which place the history of food product in doubt. An example may be a situation where refrigerator foods, such as cream or meat, have been delivered before a business is open. In a situation such as this, the food handler cannot know how long the food products have existed outside refrigeration. For this reason, these products should be returned to the supplier. All high-risk foods run the risk of poisoning when left in the temperature danger zone, that is, the zone between 5 degrees and 60 degrees. However, it takes time for food poisoning bacteria to grow to unsafe levels. To minimise the risk of spoilage when heating and cooling, food handlers at Compass follow the 2-hour, 4-hour rule. This rule says that high-risk food kept in the temperature danger zone for less than 2 hours can be returned to refrigeration. High-risk food left in the temperature danger zone for 2 to 4 hours can be eaten. High-risk food left in the temperature danger zone for over 4 hours has reached its critical limit of exposure in this temperature zone and must be thrown away. Compass Group employees monitor and record the amount of time high-risk foods spend in the temperature danger zone, so as to minimise risk of contamination. For example, a sandwich placed in the temperature danger zone at 12 midday can remain in this zone for 2 hours. If not eaten by 1 p.m, the sandwich may be returned to the refrigerator. This allows 1 hour for the sandwich to cool down to a safe temperature, making a total of 2 hours in the danger zone. The same sandwich may be returned to the temperature danger zone at 4 p.m. and left for another 2 hours to be eaten in this time. If, however, the sandwich remains uneaten at 6 p.m, after a total of 4 hours in the temperature danger zone, it has breached the critical limit and must be thrown away. Alternatively, the sandwich could be placed in the temperature danger zone at 12 midday and left there until 4 p.m, at which point it must be thrown away. Cooking food thoroughly to a temperature of 75 degrees or above is important for destroying food poisoning bacteria. Chefs and cooks at Compass ensure food has been cooked through to above 75 degrees using a thermometer. All soups, stocks and gravies are brought to the boil, and employees ensure that only clear juice runs from cooked mince meats and poultry. Once cooked, hot food should be kept at a temperature of 60 degrees. When food is removed from the stove or oven, ensure it is not left to cool for too long. A 2-hour, 4-hour rule for cooling says that hot foods should cool from 60 degrees to 21 degrees in the first 2 hours and then to 5 degrees in the next 4 hours. Another food preparation hazard area is thawing. Incorrect thawing of high-risk foods can provide a fertile breeding ground for bacteria. The best place to thaw frozen foods is in a sealed container in the refrigerator. Relocating frozen food from the freezer to the refrigerator the day before it will be used is a good method. Microwave ovens can also prove useful for thawing food, although food handlers should be prepared for potential uneven thawing. When food is heated in the microwave, it must be used straight away. Food should be used immediately after thawing. Food handlers should never thaw food at room temperature, and food should not be refrozen after it has been thawed. Before handling any food product, ensure you know its history. Discard any food products with unknown histories. High-risk foods run the risk of spoiling when kept in the temperature danger zone of between 5 and 60 degrees. Minimise the risk of bacteria growth by following the 2-hour, 4-hour rule. This means foods can be returned to refrigeration before 2 hours in the danger zone, but must be eaten or disposed of within 4 hours total exposure to the danger zone. Thaw frozen foods in the fridge or the microwave, but do not refreeze thawed foods.